The play is fundamentally about Romeo and Juliet, with a bit of a twist. Joe Calarco, the writer, who is a New York theatre director, he was commissioned to tell the story of Romeo and Juliet using just male actors. But over the years he's made lots of revisions to the text to make it more about the schoolboys. So what we have now is very much a story about four schoolboys who just happen to use a copy of Romeo and Juliet to explore their innermost feelings. For the most part, they are in one room, in a schoolroom. They find a copy of Romeo and Juliet and they start reading from it, and they're excited and enthralled by it. It's the first time they found it.
Now off, Frolic! Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife.
As the play goes on, they do get a bit stronger and they do reenact some of the characters. And of course Romeo and Juliet is a very strong love theme throughout the play, which in our play is being told by two boys. And at no time do any of the boys pretend to be women. They are boys all of the time. They ham it up at times, playing the nurse and Lady Capulet. Juliet is very serious when she comes in, and they stop messing around and it becomes serious again. But it is very much about four boys and their own unique individual personalities.
Draw thy tool, here comes of the house of Montagues! My naked weapon is I!
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montagues.
The weakest go to the wall, and therefore women, being the weaker vessels, are ever thrust to the wall!
We performed it in Stratford-upon-Avon in October of last year. It was a bit of a risk because nobody in this country seems to know the play. It's very well known in America, but not over here. So it was a bit of a risk doing it, but we ended up with fabulous reviews. The people who saw it absolutely loved it. The local papers gave us a 5-star review. So we decided at that point that the play had to have another life, a further life. And we decided that we had to bring it to London. So Tom, the executive producer, managed to raise the money to bring it to the Tabard in Chiswick.